Hi everyone, it's Richard Vickery here from Audley Books Chartered Accountants Limited, and today we're going to be talking about how to set up some reminders for your key accounting dates. And this is going to save you, or could potentially save you, up to £250 in fines. So the things we're going to be setting up reminders for are the dates for filing your statutory accounts, the date for paying your corporation tax, the date for submitting your corporation tax return, the date for submitting your confirmation statement, which used to be called your annual return, and finally any key VAT filing dates. So quite a lot there, and I'm just going to move to this next slide because it talks to these penalties that you could be exposed to if you don't get things filed. If you are a day late on filing your company's house statutory accounts, that's an immediate fine of £150. If you are a day late in filing your tax return, that's an immediate £100 fine. And so that's where the £250 comes from that we were talking about. And just to let you know that it's actually, both of these fines are on a sliding scale. So 1 month to 3 months, for example, on both of these is an extra amount of fines, and it just goes on from there. So you really don't want to be late filing these things. That's why we're doing this video, to show you how to set some reminders up so that you can file on time. Now, the other thing lots of people say is, oh, we don't worry about this, our accountant takes care of it. Just to remind you guys there that actually it's the director's responsibility to get these things filed on time. It's not the accountant's responsibility. Obviously, they should have an eye on those dates, but it's not actually down to them to file on time. If there was a late filing, there would be some discussion there as to whose fault it was. But ultimately, that bill is going to come in the name of the company, not in the name of your accountant. So, it's worth having these dates in your mind. It's worth prompting your accountant to do something about it if you can see those key filing dates are approaching and nothing's happening. So with that in mind, we've taken the view on this video that you know how to go and find the date of your next accounts and the date of your next annual return, and also that you know how to use an online tool called Nudge Mail. We've done some videos on both of those. I'll add them to the links of this video in both YouTube and Facebook, but that's what we're assuming as we go on through this video. So what we've put together is an Excel spreadsheet that you can download. Again, we'll put the link in the video or below the video to generate these key dates for you. So we'll switch to that spreadsheet now, an Excel based spreadsheet, and here it is. And basically this is the main screen you want to use, and all you're going to do is pop in the dates of your next accounts to be filed. So I'm going to assume our next accounts to file are the 31st of March 2017. Yeah, and I'm also going to assume the date of our next confirmation statement, which, as I say, used to be called annual return, is the 6th of March 2017. Okay, and what that has done is, from this row onwards, it's now set up the key dates that we need to set reminders for through Nudge Mail. Now, your accounts and corporation tax payments have the same end date. They are due 9 months after your year-end date, which takes us to the 31st of December 2017. Our actual final reminder is 5 days before that, because that gives you then 5 days to file if you haven't done by that stage. Really, at this sort of stage, it's getting imperative that you get these returns in. But our first reminder goes out 3 months before, which is the 30th of September 2017. And so what you can see here is we've already given you everything you need to sort of populate the Nudgemail account. So we're going to put this first one into, as if we're doing this, and then I'll leave you to sort of, work down the list, because once you've done the first one, the rest is quite straightforward. So what we'd do is we'd go into our email, would copy this, would go into our email client. Here at Audley Books we use Gmail. So here's a new Gmail message. All I'm going to do is copy that. We've obviously set up Nudgemail already, as spoken about. I'm going to copy that date, that email address in there. Okay, and this will tell Nudgemail to send me back this email on the 30th of September 2017, which is 3 months before these two returns are due. And then you can customize your header, or leave them as they are, but basically this is, the key information here. It's telling you you've got 3 months to file, from that date, file your annual return and your corporation tax payment. So again, copy that, go back into your email client in the subject line. There you go. And I'll correct for the version going out that does say corporation tax. And then again, you can put it in the body of your email if you wanted to, and you could also, sort of say, for company, maybe mention the company name that's involved. Obviously, as a chartered accountants, we do this for lots of businesses. We put the company name in here. I'll just put in Made Up Limited, but whatever it is, you might want to specify especially if you've got a couple of companies with different filing dates, you might want to specify which one you're talking about here. And then you'd obviously press send on that email, and that will send that off and get that reminder into Nudgemail, and they'll email us back on, as I say, the 30th of September. So you would then work your way down this spreadsheet. We've done the first one, you then do the next one, the next one, the next one, and it's just reminding you as you get closer to that date, just prompting you to do something about getting your accounts in. So right up until 5 days before, and then similarly for your corporation tax return, start here, which is your 3 month warning, and carry on to your 5 day warning. And then similarly for your annual return, it'll give you a 7 day countdown, a 3 day countdown, and a 1 day countdown. That's a slightly easier return to get in. So that's your annual return confirmation statement. And then if you're VAT registered, and only if you're VAT registered, you'll have a number of key dates sent to you from the HMRC, and you can pop those dates, those reminder dates in here. And again, it will set up the email address you need to send your reminder to, along with a proposed header. So it is you can sort of use this as you like, change the headers if you feel that's appropriate, but obviously leave your dates here, because these are your key reminder dates coming up to those deadlines. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It will stop you missing a return, and also allow you to prompt your accountant if you haven't seen any progress on those items. So that we hope that's been useful. We really want you, as our followers, as our listeners, to save yourself some money. So get setting those up, and don't get called out. So thanks for listening. Audley Books, Chartered Accountants. We hope you find that very useful. Thanks very much for now. Speak to you again soon. Goodbye.